It's not a good sign. Oh shit. Oh! What's up guys, ZeaMays here and welcome to Chicken of Other Nation. You just saw a clip of me shitting my pants. But what game was that? It was The Beast Inside. I have already made a gameplay video of the demo, the link of which I will leave down in the description. Throughout the video you will see some moments of me playing the demo, but the real question is, what should we expect from The Beast Inside?
You can have anything you want, please.
Well, The Beast Inside is an upcoming horror game developed by Illusion Ray Studio and published by Movie Games, and is scheduled to be released in the first quarter of 2019. That means that we must wait for almost a year. At first it started as a Kickstarter project on February 20th of 2018 and it managed to reach almost 84,000 Canadian dollars, which is equivalent to $65,000 or 54,500 euros with 2,079 backers. Let's meet up with the creators. Illusion Ray Studio introduced themselves in their Kickstarter page as a team of young, talented artists with many years of experience as individuals, working for developers such as ZeaMays, who produced cinematics for games such as Frostpunk, God of War 4, Halo 5, Dishonored, The Witcher 3 and For Honor. Fuero Games, creators of, let's say, smaller games such as Minions, Age of Cavemen and The Witcher Battle Arena, published by CD Projekt Red. And Farm 51, creators of Necrovision, Painkiller, Hell and Damnation, Deadfall Adventures and another horror game, Get Even, which released last year. But as a team, The Beast Inside is their first very own project, so that means that it's in their hands to do a big loud start as a development team. After the released demo, everyone holds high expectations of them. Will they live up to our expectation? My personal thought is that based on my demo experience, the game has great potential and I think that yes, they can do it. As far as it goes about Movie Games, they are video game developers and publishers created in 2016. Their main mission is to deliver the highest quality for the demanding players, but also to support young creators who can develop something of a unique value. Based on the information I gathered, they only publish The Beast Inside and they are not members of the development team. Nevertheless, they surely are responsible of the game and keep a close eye in the development procedures or even give advices. What is this game's story, by the way? What is it all about? We take the hands of two characters. One is Adam and the other is Nicholas. Adam is a CIA cryptanalyst who leaves Boston with his wife Emma and moves to the country during the period of Cold War. His handlers don't like this idea because they think he will not be safe there, but Adam needs a peaceful place in the woods so that he can work on cracking Soviet code, altering the course of the war. But as we all know and can predict, things don't go well. So one day when Adam gets to the attic of his new house, he finds a secret diary of someone named Nicholas, who apparently lived in that exact house over 100 years ago. By the time he opens it, a mysterious link between the past and the present is created along with all the nightmares of the Civil War that find a way to the present. How come the mysteries from Civil War's era seem to be connected to what is happening during the Cold War? Who was Nicholas? This is the base setting of the game, which presents us two different eras of the same place. A quite interesting idea, but we hope it will be presented well. Now, apart from the old two-story house, there will be more locations in the game. Developers talk about a deserted inn, swamps, and many more. If we take a closer look at the stretch goals of gathering a certain amount of money, we can see how new things were able to be put in the game. Here is a list of all the stretch goals. About locations, there is a stretch goal of 90,000 Canadian dollars, which is reached. Although they managed to raise about 83,000 in Kickstarter, they claimed that with the help of extra PayPal donations and another 5k from the publishers, they were able to hit the appropriate amount for the hut in the swamps. Apart from locations, there are goals about other stuff such as more gameplay mechanics, 13 more languages for the game, more motion and face capture, multiple endings, Xbox One and PS4 releases, VR mode and surprise. All goals until the extra locations are met, all the others we'll see in the future. One last thing I'd like to show you here is 4 concept ideas they show in their page. It's about the hut in the swamps, the deserted inn, but also for 2 characters, enemies obviously. We don't know if they will be in the final game. One is cold-blooded detective and the other is Judge Norton. The Beast Inside is a semi-open world game from a first-person perspective. As said before, we control the 2 main protagonists but in different time periods. In our journey we investigate different locations, with every object being fully interactive. A certain amount of them have a story behind, which is unveiled to us after finding specific hidden clues on them. Interacting with the environment and solving physics-based puzzles, as well as breaking and deciphering codes, is a big part of the game, and if we look at the puzzles of the demo, they might be pretty difficult to solve. This is good for the puzzle lovers, but on the other hand, there is a decent possibility it will slow and destroy the immersion of the game. Keep your fingers crossed for the developers to deliver us the perfect balance of these aspects of the game. Of course, we've got a horror game, and monsters, or to be precise scary entities, cannot be missed from it. Hiding and running from them, or even fighting with them using a revolver and their environmental advantages or our wits is another big aspect of the Beast Inside. I remind you of the developers' first stretch goal, more gameplay mechanics. We cannot know what else have they thought about, but I'm really looking forward to it. The graphics of the game are really good, and all we see is still in a pre-alpha code. Just take a look of small segments of the demo, as well as to a bunch of images the devs show in their Kickstarter page on the official website. The game is advertised as a photorealistic horror game, and everything is accomplished with the help of the Unreal Engine 4 and the extended use of photogrammetry techniques. Another stretch goal talked about more motion and face captures, so there will be more facial expressions of terror and different emotions, as well as better animations. The devs stated with their own way, the Beast Inside has many faces of fear when they reached the stretch goal. Now I would like to talk a little about some other cool stuff the devs will offer. In the Kickstarter page, there are different categories of donations, the so-called pledges. Some categories offer some really special stuff for the backers. Apart from the regular stuff, like access to the game demo, wallpapers, soundtrack, artbook of the full game, special thanks in the credits, some backers will have the opportunity to see their names engraved in the obelisk cemetery in the game. This is the obelisk edition pledge of $100 Canadian or more. There is also the secret edition pledge of $200 or more, with which the name of the backer will be encrypted in one of the game's riddle. With $300 or more, the backer will have his own tombstone at the cemetery with his name on it in the game. With a pledge of at least $500, a short note made by the backer will be written on the walls of the game. With $900, the devs state, send us your portrait photo and we will overpaint it and place it in the cabin. Now the last 3 categories are the ones with $1,500, $3,000 and $5,000, and the backers will have their photo become a 3D relief and give their concept art for a full 3D model of maximum 1 meter height, will have their photo made as a full 3D model and have the opportunity to design a maximum 10 meters by 10 meters chamber in the game respectively. Take a quick look to the reviews for the game by some famous YouTubers. This only means that the game is indeed decent and scary, and we all have the right to keep our hopes high for a great horror game in the early 2019. Lastly, I'm showing you here the system requirements of the game. We are too early before the release, so keep in mind that this might change in the future. The game will be offered in 13 different languages. Of course, this is about the menu and the subtitles, not the voiceovers. And this was possible after the reaching of the stretch goal about the plus 12 languages. This sums it up, guys. I hope this video helps you a lot to have an all-around idea of what to expect from the Beast Inside. The game is still in progress, so some stuff are likely to change in the future. If I missed something, please reveal it in the comments so that we complete the purpose of the video together, and tell me which game you'd like to see in a what to expect video. I'm leaving you with the footage of the game that was revealed in January, but I only found it in their Twitter account. It is nothing surprising, but it shows an exterior scene worth watching. Thank you guys, leave a like if you liked this video, and subscribe to become a chicken offender yourself. Don't forget, the revolt is on.